Hello, everyone. Welcome to Overwatch Esports Clash Season 10 and the end of Week 9. Today we have a game with the locked-in Lemurs versus the Kamino Kiangs. I'm TC. Today I am joined with Greg.
Hello.
We're starting here on Circuit Royale with an Emery ban from the Kiangs and a Curie ban from the Lemurs. How we feeling?
So the Emery ban confuses me a little bit. The character just got nerfed. Dr. Yargo has been really good on the character every time I watch this team all season. And, as much as Nesquix is very good at Emery as well, it's not like Nesquix is by any means an Emery, like, one trick. Nesquix is going to be able to pull out a perfectly good Sojourn here and it not really miss a beat. But admittedly, Emery has been in popular rotation in the meta for a while, so, trying to take out a popular character isn't the craziest thing in the world. And there's also the angle of protecting. It's a team in the Kiangs that have a really strong Reinhardt Mei identity throughout the season, so being able to maintain that Mei pick can do a lot for you. So just denying that ability to ban the DPS, ban the Mei, can really make sure that they can get in their game plan here. As for the Kiriko ban, that character is Satan.
Got a little bit of nerf, but yeah. We got a weird tank choice here by Spinal, who's showing up to the fight late, so it looks like they're going to play for this corner probably. A lot of poke from the rest of the team. Panic B on the Sierra, which I haven't seen before. So I'm excited to see how the rest of the team on the characters that I expect. But, ooh, early pick on the Chargo, and that could just be the first they already have this corner. Spinal's very low on this Mauga, and yeah, Spinal falls, and I think this is the first one. Odin falling very low. Goes the ice block.
It's gonna be staggered coming out here. Southwestine very late. It's gonna be really difficult to get a recontest in now with only Zenyatta heals from Rasa.
Yeah, they're not gonna get a contest here. Spinal's not even gonna get a touch, I don't think.
No, Spinal is Sigma now.
Yeah, Spinal has swapped over to Sigma, which I like more. When you're playing this very pokey comp, you probably want to play the Sigma over the Mauga. I think the Mauga was honestly a pick to get to points, since Spinal seems to show up really late.
Spinal's so low. Ari's gonna have a lot of ability to take space here, especially with the ice block forced from Odin here as well. Got for Nesquix with his Bola shot here. That's the first hold in the lobby. Hits it onto Odin, who has no ice block. Gets the pick.
Odin and Travel down. Big picks by Nesquix and Panic to finish up the play from that Bola. Spinal falls as well. That's 2 picks. You're already halfway on this point. I mean, the drones just got a big test. They got both skills and Mayo. Ooh, that's a big stagger though.
Yeah,
Nano, if it's gonna be very, very late.
Yeah, Southwest now on that 12-second spawn timer, so there are good ults to try to recontest here for the Kiangs, but Southwest isn't in position. It might not matter. Sierra coming down, gonna create some space.
There's the Nano. There's the window as well. Spinal trying to just push through it. There's a big wall though. There's the place though. Doesn't take anymore, it seems like. Flux for Ari coming in, but there's the tranquility, and Southeast Spinal get hit. I mean, the down one right now. Ooh, what a nice rock from Spinal on the missile though. Ari
gonna die very late here. A lot of time off the clock. Will catch the spawn wave actually.
Psychonic gets out, and now the Kiangs in a decent position. 2 ults against Orbital, but Orbital's a good ult, so we'll see what happens.
Orbital can do a lot here to just overrun Spinal. He's gonna have really no tools to kite with. Great rock by Ari, creating space as well.
Bola just got blocked by a wall. There's another Bola, and there's Orbital. Both bolts coming out from the Lemurs, and they just cleaned up. That's 3 kills from Nesquix along with his Bola. So Nesquix just doing all the work there. And now they're up 4 minutes 40 seconds and looking really dominant.
Yeah, that was... This is a really good time bank to move into the third point of Circuit Royale with, but Circuit Royale 3rd can be a very difficult point to capture. This final hallway here is so long and the high ground's so powerful. It'll be very difficult to finish out this map. We're moving over to the bencher here.
Yeah.
That's an interesting swap.
There's the flux onto Ari, but it just
Solo fluxing Ari.
Oh, the sleep! Ari,
Nice job, just loading up.
Psychona gets a trade though. There's a big trade. Psychona looking for
Dr. Yargo also very low. Oh, but Yargo will get one. Also trade.
Trade is there, so trades are out there. Is next quick's on a really weird angle, or is that just me?
Yep, no, Nesquix is in the other team's spawn. I imagine we're gonna see a spawn camp coming out here.
We need to get the payload
something. Tanaki falling very low, very early. Ari already at half health. If that rocket, that would have been big.
Oh, Nesquix missed on the play? Nesquix missed the shot going for the spawn camp.
Well, Nesquix will win the fight though. Ooh,
Nesquix now running away. How is Nesquix still alive? I'm not even watching the team fight. I've only been watching Nesquix on this bullshit.
Oh, the ults! Why would you bola? Okay, the ego.
Yargo also bolaed back, and also, they won the team fight on cart while that was happening.
Yeah, team fight. I mean, hey, you're 4v3ing while two of your teammates, or two of the Kiangs are wasting their time on Nesquix. It's big, and just a window from Rasa, and it's just final on point. There's a big flux coming out here on this final. Yeah, I mean, this is so good.
Oh, nice shots by Sakana.
2 minutes and 42 seconds. Very dominant showing by the
0-3.
Lemurs.
Yeah, the Lemurs put together a great attack there. Shenanigans occurred. TC, there were shenanigans occurring.
There were shenanigans by Nesquix, but can you? I feel like in those first 2 points, Nesquix put out so much and then was a distraction. And
let's be real,
really helped them
Nesquix created a 2v1 for like a full 30 seconds, and even though Nesquix didn't get a kill out of that, Nesquix's team won the 4v3 and wasted bola. Hey, Yargo also bolaed.
That is fair. Both bolas wasted. All for the love of the game.
So it's like
all for the love of the game.
Yeah, so like they 1-for-1 ult trade and 30 seconds wasted where your team just has a 4v3, and ultimately the Locked-In Lemurs won that 4v3 pretty confidently. So
I mean, yeah. I mean, when with that 4v3 is Spinal, I think Odin, and I think it was Southwest versus Ari and friends. I mean, like I think Ari and friends won that battle.
Yeah, it was.
I think Ari is just such a good tank and elevates the team to just make space and get the kills. So
truly. Ooh, Spinal returning to the Reinhardt. I've seen a lot of Reinhardt out of this team this season. It has always been a really good comp for them. But with Odin on the Symmetra,
it'll work better here on attack. This combo works really well on attack.
Yeah, I think the Sim Ryan can be really good on the attack of Circuit Royale. So let's see what kind of TP plays Odin has out for us here.
There's a TP coming out right onto Ari, but it's immediately destroyed by a rock and a lot of hard work. And right now, the Kiangs is just making space. Final's going in there very, very low. Has to stable. There's the lamp. So already destroyed, very, very low. And just falls towards the Final. Very questionable to go in, especially when you don't have any else.
Ooh, stagger onto Odin.
Yeah, kind of get staggered there. Panic be putting it work out on the Sierra.
Oh yeah.
16-1, 9k damage. I've or 8.5k damage. I haven't seen Tanaki play Sierra at all.
I'm messing with that. Oh, Dr. Yargo with a huge pick on the Sakana though in the neutral, and that means, you know, we're gonna see solo healing from the Juno with a huge amount of poke pressure coming out from this Freya of Dr. Yargo. Could be difficult to hold this space.
You just have to get this corner.
Yeah.
You'll be able to contest it because Psychona has range and perfect healing, so we'll get back there pretty quickly. You just get the corner. That's what they did. Nothing in terms of ults coming out. Ori is closest. See if that flux maybe pops. Kind of a greedy rock, but does not hit. There's your TP.
Oh, Anti on a Tanic Bee is going to force the lamp. Ori in a lot of danger. Ori goes down.
It's a big pull by Dr. Jargo.
But Spinal went down in the meantime as well, though.
Great! Big
my
combo!
goodness.
6-0 and Bola combo from Nesquik and Tanic. Tanic falls, but they're gonna win this fight.
Yeah, Dr. Yargo hit some really nice shots to kill Tanic Bee and force Saikana down to 1 HP so that they can't continue getting pressure from the locked-in Lemurs, but there's still a team fight win with the combination of the Sierra and the Freya. The slow keeping everyone within from the Freya Bola shot, keeping everyone in that Sierra ult. So
that is probably one of my favorite plays of this season. It was really well done by the DPS. Final in there, gets nanoed, charges in, already long, very low. Mistletoe falls as well, near Overlord, and very close to gone. There's the Mistletoe from Rasa. Dr. Yargo gets two very big picks. Odin gets the pick on the Ari, and that's point in favor of the Kiangs. A lot more effort to get this first point than the Lemurs gave, but that's all that matters, getting the point.
You know what?
Another 3.5 minutes for you, so.
Effort expended is not a statistic tracked anywhere in the game. I believe it's just a matter of if you win or if you don't win. And the Kiangs got the win there. Or at least the first point capture. Early Bola shot coming down, and Tanic Bee will go down. Tanic Bee on the main now as well.
That is a very big pick. I think this hero was just really well, but I think this may work better for going into the line. Really force Spinal to, I think, play safer, having to deal with the wall. And the sim wall came out here to make a ton of space.
Yeah, that sim wall ended up denying the spacing, but a lot less than it creating space. Nice shot by
Another pick by Nesquik, so it's 2. Spinal just gonna try and get out. I think Southeast is just gonna die here.
I do not think Spinal is getting out.
Ooh, and hey, yeah, that was 3 kills from Nesquik, 2 from Tanic Bee. This DPS duo is putting in work.
Truly. Yeah, and that was a really nice job by the Lemurs in that fight to disengage after the sim wall. They were able to just wait it out, so the sim wall doesn't turn into a team fight win, just a little bit more cart progress. Cart progress obviously still really good for the Kiangs, but now they've got to find a way to manufacture a team fight win off a Bola shot in a window.
Yeah, the sim wall could have been used for the final moments of the touch, just to counteract ults. There's many ults that the Lemurs are about to have, but this one coming out early, but the Bola coming in. Lamp is forced, no one's getting the ball, but there's the Order from Mistletoe, and a Bola in return. Spinal gets picked, and that's a bit too small, and Ari's gone, but we know this Lemurs team can win without their tank. Spinal's just fallen, and now the Lemurs are up 1. Ooh, Mistletoe falls, the Tanic gets the trade, has the block.
Dr. Yargo's gone,
very
goes
low,
down.
but they're gonna win, they're gonna get the pick. Odin in there alone, might fall here. Yeah,
Odin
Nesquik gonna clean it up. Now there's a minute left, and this Lemurs team has 4 ults against 3.
Yeah, a really good cheap team fight win for the locked-in Lemurs. The orbital ray from Mistletoe, the only thing expended there. So it's gonna be this Blizzard from the May. Probably is gonna be a team fight win into itself, but a good sim wall can do a lot of work.
Or a good shatter. We all love to see a good shatter. A good shatter can secure a team fight, especially and if you need it, you have the nano. So
yeah,
this is a one fight territory. If the Kiangs win, they get the point. If they lose, it's still very low.
Aggressive
Early,
pin in
big
from
pick, and
Spinal.
in there.
Look where Spinal is though. Spinal in so much danger.
Oh, there's the Mablins to get Spinal, and yeah, now this team's just gonna clean him up. Ari falls. Odin the Southeast versus the World. Tanic Bee also falls. It's a 2v2. There's the window though to confirm this fight from Saikana. Mistletoe's back. It's a 3v1. The Southeast versus the World falls. Spinal is trying to get this touch here, but I don't think he does. There's a Pola to try and get a pick on a Mistletoe. Mistletoe will fall. Spinal does get the touch.
Oh, Ari's
here
going
on
to the
the
right
right.
part here. Tanic be on Sombra as well, so
Sombra.
a lot of swaps for speed coming through, and
a
the
4v4
Shatter from
right now.
Spinal is the only ult available from either team.
Southwest is back. Tanakby falls, but Tanakby got a pick, but Ari just going in there. It's just like on point. There's this solo shatter on Ari to confirm the fight. Just Mistletoe on point, has to deal with 4 turrets, and those comp swaps kind of cooked him.
Yeah.
The Lemurs lost because of comp swaps that felt cocky.
I mean, I feel like the Lemurs also, you know, they just weren't playing that cleanup for that final fight very cleanly. Committing the window in a 3 versus 1 when the other team was able to get the touch later, that feels like a punish. Letting Mistletoe get traded in that situation, also really bad for them, and all of a sudden now they're looking in a... They had a pretty bad situation. I don't think they took the recontest very seriously from the Kiangs, and now they're going to have to play third out. Although...
There's a window from Ross to wall early. Spinal on this Melga, I want to point out, by the way, which we have seen in the past. Me and Greg have streamed Spinal Melga, and it is really good.
Ooh, Dr. Yargo gets the pick on the Seikana, and all of a sudden, this is looking really good for the Kiangs. Spinal just pounding on Ari. Ari goes down.
This gets a pick, though, and Spinal's in there alone. No, Southie's there. Try and help on the cat. Walls down, all the space made. Dr. Yargo gets another pick. Spinal falls very low, has to get out. Nesquik is just in the back line. Almost gets a pick. Falls. Tanakby on the point right now. On the Orisa, there's the window.
This big window from Seikana should allow Ari to stabilize on the point, and with Rasa going down...
There's a cat ult, but there's a male as well. Psychonic lives. Dr. Yargo finally gets big picks on Tanakby and Mistletoe.
Great wall. This is really scary now.
Ari's gonna fall! It's just Icona and Nesquik's Tracer and Bap. Southeast
Southeast goes down!
But Nesquik dies as well. Mistletoe's gonna ult on point, try and get a touch. Psychona and Tanakby on the point. Sombra and a Baptiste. Spinal falls
Spinal's
very low.
health bar is just not dropping in that Ray. Oh my goodness.
Ari's on the point alone. There's the cage. Ari falls. Nesquik is there again. There's the Bola. Nesquik's very, very low falls. And in overtime, the Kiangs are going to cap with a minute remaining. But now you got to deal with 3 minutes.
This is a really resilient Kiangs team here. They did a great job to capitalize on the opportunity given to them on that third point. They were they kept through a couple of those speed swaps they made, which gave them a nice ult economy advantage. Ari attempted to make the swap over to the Orisa, but a little bit too late. The counter swapping game not going the Lemurs' way, so a really nice job by the Kiangs to give themselves another lease of life into this map, force the overtime, admittedly at a big time bank disadvantage, but they're not out of it yet.
Yeah. This Lemurs team opting to play what they started on defense with that was really working. I like that choice. And Spinal opting to play Ram, which we saw for a little bit at the end of their defense.
Yeah.
But maybe it'll work now that they have attacker's advantage.
Truly, truly. The Rhine took a while to get going on the attack there. I don't think it was necessarily a bad comp by any means, but it is certainly a very slow comp. Yeah. So I think this Ramatra swap is an admission that they don't really have the time for that. Is Southwest sticking the cat here?
Yeah, I assume some shenanigans.
Yeah, there
maybe go
could
over.
be very interesting. We'll see what Southwest does with this.
Maybe not.
Could just be playing the cat straight up. You don't see that.
Yeah, it kind of seems like that. Dr. Yorga trying to get picks going up from the top.
Yeah, it looks like Southwest is just playing this cat straight up, just using it to manufacture some vertical angles, which, I mean, on a map like Circuit Royale where, you know, side-to-side angles really don't exist, abusing vertical angles can be a really good option.
Yeah, and there's no, unless Nesquik Panic you can hit some intense shots, it's going to be really hard to get this cat out of the sky. Psychonic's really, I guess Psychonic is really your option. The Lemurs aren't really contesting this. They just seem to be continuously backing up.
Yeah, this card has gotten really far past this corner at this point. Like, even without a team fight win, this is a good amount of cart push for the Kiangs, although Odin will go down.
Southeast gets very aggressive there, almost falls. Spinal already used form, falls half health, except for that cat. There's the rock. There's Flush, it's Spinal's gonna fall. I think this is going to be it again, unless a miracle happens. And that's what it takes.
Yeah, so no team fight win out of the Kiangs there, but they were able to get the cart pretty far past the corner, even without winning a team fight at any point. So they do have a bit of a hold here still.
There is a possibility, but if I'm going to be honest, if you're going to hold this first point to 4 minutes, you probably want it as close as to the end of first point as possible, because as soon as a single ult fight goes in favor, which I think you get 2 out of this 4-minute time make, goes in favor for the Lemurs, it's pretty much game over. But but if you got it to the very end of point 1, it would have been possible to hold.
Yeah.
So I don't have much hope.
They don't have the option of disengaging a fight here. They're gonna have to hard hold for this first corner. Usually what makes Circuit first so difficult to hold is if you get past this first very difficult to clear corner, there is a second also very difficult to clear corner waiting for you immediately past it. The Kiangs have to hold the first corner. It's still a hard corner to push at times, but what makes Circuit so hard is immediately doing it again after getting past that first corner.
Yeah,
the Lemurs just don't have to do that.
Yeah, they will have to hold this first corner, and if they lose the fight, they're gonna have to do comp swaps to try and get the point. So let's see what happens. And they're not really holding this very far corner up.
Yeah,
kind of giving space. I don't like this. Ari just getting to push up for free. You don't want that from Ari. And Spinal in there. Get raw.
Danger gets the form first.
Yeah, that early form is really unfortunate.
This is a cycle opportunity for the Lemurs where they should be able to try to walk in here. Spinal under a lot of pressure.
Ooh, big pick by Dr. Yargo. Spinal's very low. Has to block, and they're just gonna get more space. Ari gets a lot of overhealth.
Ari antied though. Nice nade by Southwest. Should deny their cycles for a second.
Odin needs to be there. How's the TP to get out? But playing very risky.
Trying to walk through. Ari very low. That's gonna force the lamp here. But Tanic B, nice shot.
That good pick by Tanic B. Spinal, force use form, there's the rock, Tanic B on the angle on the side for the pressure. Loss of balls, but 2 big picks by Tanic B. Ari gets to pick off Spinal. Southeast has to try and touch, fails, and the first map will go in favor of the locked-in Lemurs.
Yeah, really nice first map there from the locked-in Lemurs. They looked very confident on their attack in particular.
Tanic B.
Tanic B,
playing a character
with 20k damage.
Yeah, Tanic B playing a character I haven't seen play all season. Yeah, going 30-69 with the most damage in the lobby, most kills.
Hey, I mean, to Sierra's credit, she didn't exist for most of the season.
Yes, yeah, but I feel like, I don't know, I guess I don't watch too many Lemurs games, but in the past couple games that Sierra's been out, I feel like I haven't seen it. So, but on that note, we will go to our break. We'll see you guys at the next map.
Welcome to Atlas.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Week 9 of Aurora Esports Overwatch Clash Season 10. We're back with Locked in Lemurs, Kamino Kiangs. Lemurs are up 1-0 right now after a good win on Circuit Royale. Right here, we are on Atlas with a Symmetra ban and a Juno ban.
And the wrong lineup.
Yeah. While they fix that, I think this Juno ban for the Kiangs is bad. We all know Mistletoe is a Juno player, or at least any fan of Aurora is, but we
Or really
do know
any fan
that
of Mistletoe. We should
True.
all be fans of Mistletoe. Mistletoe's such a nice guy.
I agree with that, but we do know Adam is either Lucio or we see here Mizuki player, which Kiri pairs with better than Juno. So I think Mistletoe would opt to play the Kiri rather than the Juno. In this sort of Atlas situation. So I think the Juno is kind of a waste of a ban onto Mistletoe if you're going to use it. But Sim ban is good, forcing
Odin onto the Sombra now. Yeah, Odin spent most of the previous map on Symmetra. Looked very strong on that hero. So no more Symmetra available, and this is going to be quite the rushdown comp for the Kiangs.
Yeah, got a far from Netflix here. Maybe I'm insane, but I haven't seen that much. Canopy is going to commit to the Sierra again, but we saw really good in the last round. So, the Lemurs are very pushed back very far, but Bible just goes in. Yeah, there's another pick. There's the picks.
What a good job by the...
Please, there are players, thanks.
What?
What you say?
I have no idea what he said.
Bad. But the teams are flipped on the screen. Could you please flip them, please?
Oh,
Communicate.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for
Thank
calling.
you, Booney. I didn't realize they flipped.
Yeah, no, I just missed
They
that.
flipped it all. Back to the game. The Lemurs are winning fights. Cavalji's gotten the pick on the Mistletoe though, but is going to get traded by Adam. Adam getting a lot of picks on this Mizuki here. Falling a little low, but...
Alright, I have flipped the teams now. My bad on that.
Yeah, this point seems very in favor. Ooh, Adam pulls the Southeast though. You don't get the trade though.
But the trade comes
Southeast
through.
I don't know if that's a good choice. Southeast gonna fall anyways. Final just pick on Canopy though. 10% remaining. Despite get hit. Doesn't get still on the rest of the go. He's dead. And most of hit at 99%.
Yeah.
But almost all their ults online. I guess you've got to wait on this a little bit. So might take a little bit longer. But a lot of ults.
Yeah, this is a really good looking ult bank for the locked in Lemurs. It's hard to imagine a zero ults managed to prevail across the overwhelming force here the Lemurs are coming in with.
There's the flux from Ari. Try and get
Finds Herbology post fade.
big pick. And Spinal Falls. That's 3. That's just 1.
Yeah, really nice.
Second pick.
Great job by the Lemurs. They were able to do that very cheaply.
Odin looking for a touch. Odin gets a touch and immediately gonna get flamed. That was
really
a good chain by Adam.
Yeah, but really nice job by the Lemurs. One ult for the team fight win. I think that's a really nice recognition of what a powerful position they were in terms of their ultimate economy.
Yes.
Not overcommitting to that fight, recognizing that the Kiangs really didn't have an answer.
Yeah, and now you're 4-on-4 on ults because Southeast had already used the on-roll. There's big hack by Odin to secure this first early team fight. Nextix tried to commit Barrage and it did not work. So ult for an ult, and this point is early going to go in favor of the Kiangs. Southeast is going to die early.
A late death there from Southwest. Southwest is almost certainly not going to be back in time for this fight. The on-run can be very fast with those dashes, but Ari is already walking up to point. Nesquix is putting down this side lane pressure. Mistletoe is dead.
Oh! There's the rush is gone. Now you're down one. Southwest already back. Adam also falls. You have no supports now. Spinal's just going to go straight on the Tanic. Tanic's going to fall.
But
There's the
missed
Cole.
And a good
Ari
reset.
jumped off the map.
Yeah, good reset there for the locked-in Lemurs. Down both supports. Kerbology coming in with that coalescence. So Ari and Nesquix kind of just jumped off the map. Don't let the other team get all that ult charge off of your Sigma. Just die. Sometimes the correct answer is to just die. Look where Southwest is right now. This dude is chilling.
Yeah, kind of just out and about.
That's going to be a really difficult spot to clear out from. Ooh.
There's the rush. Rasa. And the cage. Lots of picks coming out here. Point is flipped, but the rest of the team is pretty much dead. And
Nesquix moved over onto that Sombra and was able to get a point flip by just sitting on point with that, but unfortunately the team lost the 4v5 in the meantime, which to Nesquix's credit, they would have lost the point to just the time running out if Nesquix hadn't been doing that, so it's not like the Lemurs really had a choice there. I don't think that was necessarily a mistake, more so just good job by the Kiangs to punish the situation that the clock forced.
Yeah. Lemurs seem to be getting to this point first. Only ult they have online is Rush. There's the on-run coming out.
Ooh, falling very low. Adam goes down.
Kerbology with 2, and this early, fast fight just immediately cleaned up. We were looking for a Suzu there for Mistletoe to stable the team after that ult, but just didn't get it.
Southwest is 17-6 right now. Southwest is kind of killing it.
They won't like this.
Like, Southwest has 6 deaths in 6 minutes, but I think the impact has been worth it. Like, dude is putting down crazy plays.
Spiral falls, also falls, then you're up your tank. Southeast, no sports though. Ooh, 2 picks by the DPS. And the only person alive is Odin, who almost got completely clapped by a rock.
Yeah. Looks like Odin will get out here, but the point flip has come through for the locked-in Lemurs, and they've got ults. They have a Flux available now, TC, but look out for Odin on this EMP. This could be really scary.
There's the Flux. Spinal's gonna fall here.
Oh, great EMP to deny the Flux from Odin, but Spinal goes down.
Yeah. It didn't go all the way. I don't think the Flux went all the way down. But Spinal was pretty much dead by the time they went in the air.
Yeah, the Flux never slammed. Spinal just died anyway. Just really good target focus from the locked-in Lemurs. As soon as Spinal went up, Spinal died. And, you know, I think we can shout out this Sierra pick and this Reaper pick. These are characters that just do crazy DPS on a big target floating around.
Yeah. Yeah. And now Enki has, I don't even know what it's called. Adam's gonna fall early though. Southeast in the back line. If the rock falls, so that's 1 for 1.
Southeast?
You're down to 4. There's the Cole as well. There's the Cole. Dies the Cole. Kerbology 2 with the Cole. And this point is probably gonna flip to the... Oh! Without Odin dying though.
Great job by Nesquix to find a trait there.
It's a good Cole by Kerbology.
Yeah, really nice job. And now this cage rush is going to be difficult to fight into for the locked-in Lemurs. The Kiangs should, you know, be able to play with a lot of tempo here and deny that. And the cage from Adam, or not cage, Sanctuary from Adam really can't do a lot in the cage because everyone's going to just be fighting in that space anyway. Here it is. Cage gone.
So many ults, but Southwest gets pick on Adam, and they don't get to touch the point.
Yeah, the cage was great. It caught really just about everyone from the Lemurs and denied them their point touch. They couldn't get all the way to the point within that cage. So the ult's all committed for the for the Kiangs, but you know, it gets you a point win. It's hard to argue. But it does mean that now they are in a, you know, somewhat dangerous situation going into this next point. They have no ults to try to hold here with, and Ari has this Gravitic Flux.
Yeah, this Flux is going to be really big here. He's not online yet, so he just kind of gets to do whatever they want with the Flux.
And so, see what Ari looks for with this Flux ultimately. Gonna go for it.
And it hits no one. Just completely missed the Flux.
And all of a sudden now, oh, Southeast will go down. So
early.
Odin is so close to the CMP though. If Odin can get the CMP off before the fight's over, and Odin will.
But Mistletoe gets started. Mistletoe with 2.
Great clip there for Mistletoe. The EMP from Odin looked terrifying, caught 4 people, but Mistletoe able to find the picks in the team fight as it ultimately goes the way of the locked-in Lemurs. And now Mistletoe's Kitsune Rush is ready before the Herbology. Oh, wait, Southwest down early.
So early.
Yeah.
Gets caught out by Kennedy and Adam and just gets kind of obliterated by the Mizuki and Sierra Cabo.
Yeah, I mean, that is crazy DPS, especially once the Mizuki gets their perks going. It looks like Adam took the double healing perks, and to Adam's credit, has healed a lot. Oh, Odin goes down to Nesquix.
Well, big staggers onto these DPS.
Yeah. I mean,
and they're just not really gonna get a solid fight here on this 4th point. And
this might be a one-team fight point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be. I don't think Odin has this. Odin going for the touch. Odin does have this. Tanic B going very low. Tanic B down. The Kitsune Rush is out for Rasa as well. Adam will use the Sanctuary.
There's Clawson as well. He's coming to pick on this final. Nesquix gets Cavology. Just Southeast and Rasa on point. And that's it. And we're going to go 2.5 here on Atlas.
Yeah. 3 ults committed by the Lemurs, but they're able to get away with that because they had 5 available into that team fight. So,
yeah,
and a lot of the reason they had 5 is because of those bad staggers from Kiangs players. So it just donated a really big ult economy advantage to the Lemurs that they were able to use to clear out that ult.
I don't know what the early Flux doesn't hit anybody.
Oh no, gets final! Oh!
Kennedy falls, finals, and they're alone though. Falls very low, but gets Nesquik. There's the Cole as well, and you got 2 ults out from the Kiangs, but you also used your ults, and you lost the fight. And now Odin has this EMP, and the point is in favor of Kiangs. So. Adam already almost has his ult again though.
Alright. Oh, Odin caught out early though. Odin caught out with no translocator, caught trying to hack a health pack. So now a man advantage for the Lemurs, and also no EMP.
Ari very low. Ari low. Just gonna fall. He's just not playing with Ari. He gets picked. Southwest is gonna res though. Confirm this fight win. That's finally gonna commit. And everyone's just gonna fall and have to reset. Nesquix is just kind of in the backline doing funny Reaper things.
Yeah, Nesquik's out safely there. So the Lemurs were gifted an opportunity into that fight, but Ari so split up was picked off the pressure from Spinal too much. So now Ari falling so low again.
There's the kill. Spinal's very, very low. Getting all the care in the world.
Solo. Final one.
Final falls. There's the rush though. There's the falls. Ari's still very, very low. Nesquik gets to pick on the Rasa. Southie's trying to get the kill on the Ari. Nesquik is forced to commit Rasa to the kill. And the
And
points are
that-
going to go in favor of the locked-in Lemurs, but not without cost of your music key and your Reaper ult.
Yeah.
EMP is still online for Odin.
Yeah, Odin's been holding onto this EMP for a long time now. But that means Odin's going to have the EMP now to try to deny Ari's Flux, which is the only ultimate available for the locked-in Lemurs. And as long as that Flux doesn't get value, it's going to be really hard for them to not just die to Spinal's Cage.
Southeast Nesquik's 1v1ing over here, up top. Southeast forced to back up a little bit. Spinal falling very low already. There's the EMP.
Ari so low. Ari gets the hands off, but gets stomped, goes down.
And there's all just going to get solo caged. There's the Cole. Nesquik's 1 HP on the point, trying to stall a little bit. Adam's going to try and force overtime. Kennedy also trying to force overtime for the kill. Southeast reses, everyone falls. So it just isn't a touch. Ari just fluxing, somehow whiffs. And map 2 is going to go in favor of the Kiangs.
Yeah, a
They're
really
1v1.
nice win there for the Kiangs. I think this team looks really good when they can play these Mauga comps. Circuit Royale, obviously a very difficult map for it. But here on the Brawlier map, they look like they were able to really create a lot of pressure. Southeast was just constantly in the backline doing so much back there. Very impressive performance there for the Kiangs.
Yeah. We are now going to go into map 3 after our break.
Now traveling to Paris.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Esports Overwatch Clash Season 10, end of Week 9. We're here with Locked In Lemurs, Kamino, Kiangs on Parisio. My
Welcome
name
to
is
hell.
TC. I'm with Greg.
Hello.
We've just gone from Atlas to Parisio. These teams are weird. We've got
Paraiso
Ram.
is the map pick. I think Ari should be in jail this week.
Ready for
This
battle.
map's not
Say
real.
Ari
Anyone who-
PR.
Yeah,
Put
in this,
Ari in jail.
Ari, please put yourself in jail for picking this map because this is the single worst map in the game, and I don't think that's a hot take. I feel bad for every single player in this lobby except for Ari for having to play this map.
Well, this is probably decided between the Locked In Lemurs. Locked In Lemurs should go to jail.
That's true. That's true.
But anyway, bans. Ram and Sombra, how are we feeling?
Ram makes a little bit of sense on a map with this much open space. Ram's ability to just kind of stand there and not die is pretty powerful here. Sombra would make sense if Odin wasn't moving to tank, which is something that, I mean, you really couldn't have known because lineups come in after. But Odin is going to play the tank map here. It's going to be Herbology moving over to the DPS. And that is going to mean that there is no Sombra player in this lineup. So both teams are going to be playing really heavy poke lineups here. It's the Sigma versus the Domina. I am personally of the opinion that the Sigma is strictly better in this matchup 9 times out of 10. Along with that Torb Emre backline, Ari has been telling me how good their Torb Emre comp is, and it's looking good right now. As Panic B's the go, dude.
Panic B has been going off this series, so...
Yeah, for sure. And it's just Rasa now in the backline left, and Rasa will go down. So this map, I believe, has the furthest auto push distance in the game of any hybrid map. So every hybrid map, the cart automatically pushes itself a little bit. On this map, that little bit is about 50 meters. Panic B does not need to be on the cart right now. None of these people should be on cart. This is doing nothing. 3 on is meaningless right now. This is a set animation. Locked In Lemurs, you could be taking space. It is still auto pushing.
I want to talk about the Mistletoe Kiri here. They're playing Brig.
And now
you think that Juno would be amazing, right?
What's it called? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a really stable backline. I don't really expect with Kiriko's last round of buffs that massively increased her healing per second. She can kind of be a really good character for a stable backline. I think Ari just got the flux canceled. Oh, nice block there.
Or did they just whip again?
No, I think Odin canceled it with the push on Domina. The streets phase of this map is so cramped, it's really hard not to be against a wall where the Domina can stun you. But Seikana's gonna go down as well.
Nesquik by Spinal.
Yeah, Spinal.
Hanzo here. A little dangerous. I think I've seen it a couple times. The Spinal Hanzo is a little scary.
Yeah, and with these, once again, these thin roads that the Locked In Lemurs are trying to walk down, it's hard to not be in the line of this Hanzo spam. You can just kind of hunt your Mistletoe.
Ooh,
Mistletoe in danger.
Early pick.
Oh,
Big Dragon. Spinal with 2. Ari gonna fall, possibly?
Mistletoe's giving Ari some care, but Spinal gonna hit the shot on the Mistletoe. And the Kiangs are gonna stabilize. So now, if you're the Lemurs, what I really want to see you do is clear out this high ground.
I think you could
this high ground is so strong.
I think Emerald does it so well here.
Yeah. Ooh.
I think. And then if you need to, you can stabilize on cart with either the rally or the molten core. And then if you really have to, you can commit rush. But if you commit 4, that's a choice. There's the Emerald I'm talking about.
Yeah, Rail coming in over the top, but with the
There's the rally on point as well to stable. And ooh, the whatever it's called was canceled. The Panopticon or whatever. And then there's the other. And there's multi-core as well. So 3 ults I've talked about if you need to spend in there.
So important news, Panic B is going for hammer kills, and Panic B will die for that.
Herbology very low right now. Oh, look, Southeast is gonna get 2. They kind of threw that fight.
I'm gonna be really blunt when I say this. Panic B just threw that fight by going for hammer kills. what should have easily been a 2-for-0 trade in that room was instead a 2-for-1 in favor of the Kiangs. That should have been both of those supports going down with Seikana and Tanikby running them down, but Tanikby pulls out the hammer instead of just using the shotgun, and Seikana ends up getting traded, and Tanikby also gets traded. But Odin, oh my goodness, Odin got insta-overloaded. Herbology's gonna get solo fluxed here. That's gonna be a pick.
Spinal gets pick on Tanikby. Seikana gets on top of Spinal here. Spinal in a very, very bad spot.
Southwest
Ari
under pressure from Ari, but Rasa's given great care. Tanikby moved over to the Echo here. Southwest is somehow still alive. How is Southwest still alive, dog? Okay, Southwest will go down, but Mistletoe will go down in exchange. Southwest was able to live for forever.
And there's no rush from Rasa to stabilize in a forward core.
Yeah, so now Odin able to stable on this cart. The pressure from this Symmetra, though, is high. That's a lot of DPS. Oh.
There's the music stable. Sim wall from Netflix running the realize top three and gets to pick on Southeast. That means Final dies. Final gets to pick on Tanikby though. You're back in a 44 situation. Ari's lower than Odin is. There's the rookie.
Oh, nice job by Southeast. Okay.
Wow, okay, they get the point finally.
Yeah, nice job by Nesquix there. Nesquix was able to find some really big final blows there, build that tier 3 beam, stave it up, stay alive with it for a really, really long time. And a really good team fight win for the locked-in Lemurs as they move into the third point of Hell.
That whole point was so sloppy, so we'll see if they continue to be sloppy or if they stabilize and can win this. There's the Dragon.
Dragon clears out the high ground. This is going to give Spinal a really good angle to look at here. Oh, so low is Seikana.
Southeast gets picked on Seikana. And the TP, they're just going to get out. Oh, never mind.
Oh, nice job by Odin to find Mistletoe as well. But Odin gave up the high ground while this was happening, and this is a really long rotation, TC. It's going to be hard for Odin to get back up there and try to stop Ari.
Dang it, kill on Ari. There's a copy, ends up being on Fury. I don't know if that was on purpose. There's a rush. There's also the flux on the Odin. Then off on Fury. This is gonna die. Fury might come in handy. There's a rush. That's what on the Spinal, and then there's the Sim Wall and the route. Another hit. And wow, that's such a quick cleanup. Only person alive right now is Spinal, who has to touch his monster.
Yeah, Spinal didn't swap speed. I don't know if Spinal's going to be able to get there.
I don't think they get a touch. I think that's it.
59 seconds though, TC. That's big.
That,
Even
yeah,
with 3 on, that's 59 seconds. So
yeah.
that means that any completion for the Kiangs gives them another opportunity into this map. So really big that they're able to get that under 1 minute, but still a completion on Hell is really impressive for the locked-in Lemurs. I refuse to call this map its actual
Well,
name, TC.
you say impressive, but it was their map choice. And honestly, after the showing of Circuit Royale, I expect a higher time bank on a map of their choice.
This could be a really difficult map to attack in pretty much every way. First point is so difficult with these high grounds to try to take any space. The only real way you win is if the other team just like way overfights the first corner and doesn't abuse how powerful these back high grounds are.
Tanikby and Nesquix are going to use that.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a hard.
I genuinely. My expectation is a full hold. If the locked-in Lemurs do less, I will be disappointed in them. Because and that's why that's a huge part of why I think this map is terrible. I feel like the first point only falls if the defense makes a mistake. Which is why any completion of this map is automatically impressive to me. That means that you managed to cap first point of Hell.
Well, and then you got to go through second point of cramming suffering.
Yeah, the second point is also just incredibly claustrophobic with very steep high grounds. Odin's gonna move over to the Orisa here, so a little more stability there than the Domina, but
I don't hate it.
yeah.
And Odin's just gonna immediately go in. He's miles behind him. makes his space, and the Silver team is going to force to back off a little bit and try to take over. Just give up this immediate high ground. But I mean, you have to play into Sigma, Henry, and Ford all on different angles here. So that's just a 1 point. Odin trying to force out Ari.
Ooh, Tanuki gets that Overlord force, goes down.
Big pick Ari lost her. Ari's very low. Ari gonna fall. There's the mistakes.
Herbology on the angle, shooting at Mistletoe, not being shot back at. Mistletoe go down.
Ooh, that was a mean spear.
Really nice attack there. Yeah, Tanuki caught out there on this back high ground. Yeah, I mean, having good vertical characters on this high ground for second can be so strong. So I think the Echo swap for second point here makes a lot of sense. And we're going to see Odin immediately come to clear out this high ground. This is something the Locked Lemurs never really sent their tank to do. Ari just kept forcing cart. So difference in approach here between the two teams.
I don't want a different angle. Just an out of the good. That's just a big. No,
That's another big pick.
Was next 3 on his final? No, Spinal just wanted live.
Where is my Spinal going?
There we go.
No, Tanuki got the kill. Spinal did get the spawn wave though, and the ult economy is looking really good now for the Kiangs, as Southwest is gonna die immediately after using the window. Very unfortunate there.
And the only person taking advantage of it right now seems to be Odin, and they didn't get any value out of that. Ooh, there's the dragon. Yes, Mistletoe! There's the battle bot. Overwatch protocol, whatever you want to call it.
Rail coming in onto Southwest. Southwest taking a lot of pressure, but next race 1 HP goes down, and now this you'd think has to be a teamfight win now for the Kiangs, as they're going to get a lot of cart pressure out.
Ari and Tanuki are going to back off a little bit. A lot of space made. Early flux to try and get something.
Oh, the early flux misses.
Tanuki gets a big pick on Southeast, and is going to use the copy on the Hanzo, trying 1v1 Spinal and wins. In the backline, as is Hanzo right now. Might fall, no, gets another pick on the Herbology, gets Tanuki with 3 picks that fight in the backline.
Really big teamfight win from Tanuki there. Very impressive.
2 support ults online for the Lemurs, playing into Visor and Terra Surge though. Feeling like Skyster, 0 fluxes. So sorry. I agree.
We need to stop Skyster hate in Aurora esports. Skyster did nothing wrong.
The barrier appears.
Odin very low. So low, and the lamp forced, so that's gonna mean that the Kiangs are gonna have to give up this high ground that they just spent a bunch of time trying to rotate for. But Tanuki also forced off.
Odin on point alone, pretty much 1 HP.
Needs to fortify off, but not enough.
Iconic gets picked on Southeast. Back question mark. Spinal gonna jump off the map.
Herbology running for her life. Can't make it.
And Russell also gets staggered, so
they all got the same spawn wave as Spinal there, so not the worst result there for the Kiangs.
Yeah, agreed. So
I think I might hate second point of this map more than I hate first TC.
Oh, this little I hate this point.
This point's bad. This point's really bad. So Odin now is going to adopt that strategy of just going straight to cart. Waiting for the team to be set up here. But yeah, Ari and Mistletoe are just directly above you, and they're going to be able to shoot down so easily. Visor comes out for Herbology. A lot of damage onto Tanuki. Tanuki goes down. Nice Visor. Oh my
Already
goodness!
falling very low, gonna fall as well. Just not enough care from these force there. Very late
Really?
ramp, and used 4 ults, used 1, and lost the fight. It's not kind of sloppy play from the Lemurs.
Yeah, they dropped very early, and then a nice tactical visor from Kerbology was able to catch Tanakby out in no man's land, seemingly with no fly. So a really big ultimate there from Kerbology to break that point open. And ooh, Tanakby gonna go down early again.
Scatter arrow?
Spinal's gonna find that pick with the scatter arrow. That is.
The scatter arrow?
We
The current
live in hell,
scatter arrow?
TC.
Oh, there's the flux. That's no kick. And the window
Dragon.
as well. And the battle block. 3 ults for this dragon. And
But Southwest will die, and so will Spinal. So it is going to be a team fight win at the very least.
yes, you still do have your copy. You gotta play in the future portal.
Oh, nice job to stagger Odin, though. Odin not going to get the spawn wave, so now it's going to be 12 more seconds for Odin now for the Kiangs. But, yeah, they do have a really nice double support ultimate ready here.
Really low. Passes,
Spinal Sierra now.
Yeah, we haven't seen a Spinal Sierra. There's the window. Kind of a bad window, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and this window's not going to be able to create a lot of space. And, oh...
Rossa, there's that other support with gone. Really just gonna fall here. Spinal gets a big kick on the Mystico, but it's really not gonna matter.
Really nice duplicate there from Tanakby, who was able to...
Get some of the wavelength.
That
Oh,
combination
that's
to
a
get the
big
pick onto...
dagger.
Yeah, the combination to get the pick onto Rasa there was mean. Tanakby playing the duplicated Orisa hit the spear, and then Ari hit the rock immediately after. So just permanent CC. Orisa and Sigma, what a powerful combination.
There's the rush from Rasa. Trying
It's
to
going to create a lot of space.
Ooh, there's the turret surge. Missile's gonna fall to Rasa. Down your Mystico now. Ari there, falling very, very low. I don't want to see a window here from Psychona.
Yeah, Sakana in the back here with the window.
It's a big
Oh,
pick on the
Tanakby,
spinal.
big pick. Here's the window
There's the
coming
window.
out. It's going to put a lot of pressure on Odin.
There's the flux as well. Gonna hit Kerbology and Odin. Didn't hit nobody. Force banks out, and there's no Mystico. Pick on the Rasa. Pick on the Odin. Pick on the Southwest Kerbology, and this map is gonna go in favor of the locked-in Lemurs.
Yeah, locked in Lemurs able to close out their map pick of hell, 3-2 there. Yeah, so
Play of the game.
the locked in Lemurs won, but I think the reality is we all lost TC because we had to watch Overwatch be played on Paraíso. And
So far, this game has been Circuit Royale, Atlas, and Paraíso. You know, these are maps of all time. We'll see you guys at the next map of all time. We'll see what it is after this break.
Now arriving at Yijiang.
Hello,
Initiating
Aurora Esports,
match.
and welcome back to Overwatch Clash Season 10. We're at the end of Week 9, here at Map 4 on Lijiang Tower, with the locked-in Lemurs, who are up 2-1 against the Kamino Kiangs. We've got a Malgaban, and we got a Tharaban. I'm TC, and I'm here with Greg. And we're
Hello.
finally here on a map that's not bad.
This is the first time all series that one of these two teams has picked a map that I don't hate.
I concur with that statement.
This is crazy, TC. We're gonna watch good Overwatch, good, honest Overwatch. We're both
Well,
teams.
okay. That
Okay,
is subjective.
I got
Good, honest
scared for a
Overwatch
second
is
because
subjective.
Nesquix and Adam were on Cat Bastion, and I thought we weren't gonna see good, honest Overwatch.
5,
Okay,
But that's
yeah.
okay.
3,
Now
Are we
they've
gonna commit
picked.
1.
We're playing good, honest Lucio Kiriko Overwatch. Everything will be fine.
Yes, we love Lucio Kiri.
Never mind. Is that? Yeah, we are actually playing Kiri Wuye is the backline
Yeah,
for
very late is here. That's very late. Ari committing to this Sigma here. I would like to see an Ari ramp against the Spinal Riot.
Mistletoe goes down early to the Dr. Yargo Junkrat. I didn't know he was good.
I guess not. Anything holds half health, but gets the free height. Spinal probably the ball here. Yeah, there it is. And the
Final goes down.
Ooh, Adam gonna go down to the Odin Onron. I didn't know this dude had Onron players like that. That would be some Odin.
Yeah, I mean, I was familiar with the Southeast Onron. I was not familiar with the Odin Onron, but the Odin Onron also looking very solid here. As Tanuki's gonna get a
early
pick on
pick by Tanuki. That's a good early pick. Really good. And Adam opting to play Ana here over the Liang, and I just want to see Lucio.
Yeah, I don't understand the decision to play the double flex DPS here into the rush comp of the Kiangs, but they do have the Symmetra from Nesquix, and that is the one saving grace that's gonna give this a chance. Although,
Ooh, wait, the pin? Spinal Spinal gets Ari off the map, but is in the spawn of the Lemurs.
yeah. This is a weird situation here. Adam gets the pick there.
It's a big pick. Ari's back, Nesquik is back, Mistletoe is back. That's very big pick.
They should just be able to take this corner now. Rasa's shooting into Tanuki's back, but gonna be forced out by Ari, and now all of the space taken because of the late trade onto Spinal. Spinal's gonna be back with that shatter before the point flip.
There's here, but there's the beat, which just got nerfed, so it's not going to do as much, and this Flux is probably going to kill Spinal here. Yeah, there it is.
Spinal's gonna go down, and now you're fighting into a wall on point. Really difficult.
Ooh, Nesquik falls very low. There's the honor.
Oh, goodness, Odin!
And Nesquik, but Ari gets the trade on Dr. Yargo. Point has not flipped, though.
Yeah, the point is going to stay in favor of the Kiangs here. And Mistletoe going to get the pick onto Odin. This is a opportunity now for the locked-in Lemurs to reclaim a little bit of space, but Spinal still has this shatter.
That would be very big. Could just kill Ari right here, right now. But ooh, there's Kamino. Might not anymore. Ari's going to get pinned. Southeast is going to fall to Mistletoe, though. Big pick by Mistletoe. Ari isolated right now, but the rest of the Lemurs are just getting picks.
Oh! Dr. Yargo, though, will find that one onto Tanuki.
Oh, Mistletoe's going to
And Mistletoe down to Rasa.
Rasa gets two big picks by Rasa.
Suddenly looking really good for the...
Oh, but Ari's going to die. And Nesquix is also going to... Nesquix on board.
Nesquix on Torb, TC. What do we think of the Torb swap?
Well,
Oh, Adam's on
Nesquix
Lucio. Okay, never mind. I don't hate it anymore. No, it's fine.
I think if you're gonna play Torb, you play Tanuki Torb. I know Tanuki has been playing a really good Sierra anyway, but I still think.
Alright.
There's the rush.
Kitsune out from Mistletoe. A lot of pressure on the Spinal. No ults to respond to this with for the Kiangs, so they're just gonna have to give up the space and give up Spinal's life, but far they get 99% on the point.
Do they get 9? They will get 99 because of the touch from Odin. Good touch by Odin, Odin's gonna fall, but it's okay. Kind of a big stagger. But yeah, now you've got Rush into Flux, and we're already at 85%. We're at last right territory here.
This is going to be last fight for sure. I think the question for me is, are these DPS ults going to come up in time for the locked-in Lemurs? And hopefully this Flux from Ari is going to be able to buy enough time. But Ari misses!
And Dr. Yargo and Tanik get the respectful pick. Mistletoe gets big pick on Dr. Yargo, though. Pin is missed. Spinal very low. Tanik going in for it. Spinal's gonna fall.
Core out on the point is going to make this very difficult.
Ari gets 3, and they're gonna win this first point.
You don't need it, Fluxes, in the big 2026 TC.
Well, okay, here's my thing. It does it better, I think, in the end if you win the fight, right? But there is an easy Flux onto a Spinal, I think, there to get him up in the air. Instead, Ari tried to go super greedy for the squishies and ended up whiffing.
I believe went for the Southwest Lucio.
Yeah, that is like the one guy you do not want to go for on their team. Well, actually, they're all playing
pretty
characters.
fast. They're all
pretty much get out, except Spinal. But I think you just commit onto the Rhine.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's gonna shield, but the rest of your team can just isolate the rest of the people.
3,
At least you're making some space.
1.
So anyway, Adam opting to play the cat here. Oh, they're gonna play Cat Bash. They're gonna play Cat Bash. Nesquix falls.
Nesquix used the majority of this form on the ground, not being carried by the cat. So that is not what you want to see if you're playing your Cat Bash.
Ooh, Spinal gets rocked.
Oh, Odin gets a huge pick on the Mistletoe. Canopy goes down as well. Big pick.
And this Cat Bastion is gonna do nothing?
Yeah.
Are they committing to the Cat Bastion, or they are going to swap?
I think Cat Bastion is a deceptively incredibly hard comp to play. If
you have to get the burn. You have to.
Yeah, like if you mess up your rotation at all, your team loses. Your team's just gonna lose the 3v5, and then there's nothing you can do. Oh, Odin goes down to Tanik. And yeah, sure enough, Nesquix can move over onto the support, and Adam onto the Mizuki. Dr. Yargo is so low. Rasa also falling low.
This turret is honestly putting work. Tanik with another pick. Getting all these
Final Rams on the point though. This is going to buy a lot of time. How's that phone to just stall with?
Final block ball it. Oh, very low. Well, guys,
this is disgusting gameplay I am observing from Spinal. I had that on Spinal POV the whole time, and the amount of time Spinal bought by just kind of shield dancing and holding right click was crazy. But now we are going to see the point flip over in favor of the locked-in Lemurs. Double DPS ult and a Kitsune are available for the Kiangs as their tools to try to build back into this. Let's see how they want to approach this against this Ari Flux.
Yeah, if Ari isn't with Flux, it's going to be really big for them. There's the rush, there's the Flux. Doesn't hit anybody.
It's just going to hit it onto Spinal this time.
I reached the right leg.
Kaneki and Yargo trade, so...
That was kind of big. Already stabilizing on point. Didn't take quite necessary. Odin is off to revive here, though. Already misses the rock. Odin falling half out. There's the multi-core. Like, stabilize on point some more. But Spinal's going to opt to Lemur all the way into the back line. Nesquix gets a kill on point. Spinal gets one, but
Nesquix a third.
Gonna fall. Ari falls and Nesquix gets 4.
Huge play there from Nesquix on this Torbjorn. Having a really good map is Nesquix. That's high SR TPS for the locked-in Lemurs. So.
Yeah, the locked-in Lemurs are pretty much all back at point already after barely winning that fight. And they've
No.
got two really good ults here.
Yeah, both of these ults can do so much to deny this lane for the Kiangs that they're trying to walk through. The feed's going to come through early to deny the Sierra ult, but that means the Kitsune rush should be pretty uncontested. Oh, but the picks come through.
Big ults. Big ults. Did I see a rush, or did it get...
The
it
mistletoe...
did go in?
Yeah, mistletoe rush went out.
Okay, I thought it got
Yeah,
in.
it went into White Room, but the Lemurs had to kite back to point very quickly, so they really didn't get a lot of opportunity to use it.
I'm noticing this security mythic. If someone spins it at all, I'm hearing it from across the map, and it's really
Yes,
annoying.
I have been noticing that the entire time and just kind of not wanting to mention it because there's nothing I can do about it. So I figured I would just not call attention to it. This is a weird turret spot for Nesquix. Does that work?
It
Oh, it only
does
works if
putting
they
out
like step
some-
hard out onto the bridge. Interesting.
Well, if you're gonna play White Room, it's not gonna work. So.
Yeah, if you're playing White Room, that's probably doing it. So.
Oh, another Kobe up top to.
Oh, Odin goes down to
nothing.
Tanic B. Tanic B, another huge high impact pick. Southeast also going to go down to Adam.
There's the DP ult. And we've also got the flux. Who's it gonna hit?
Just going to go on to Spinal. Good Bell's going to keep Spinal blocking.
Onto the tank. There's the rush from Ross there.
And Nesquix getting a huge pick there. And there's just no hope for Yargo. Odin now.
This is just it, I think. Just out through some point on the Lucio, trying to get some touches in. Lost
Good
the
touch there.
Cat.
Good second touch.
Lost on the cat, trying to get another touch. Does the molten core to deny anything from the rest of the team?
Yeah, the
Spinal
turret
takes
makes...
that.
Oh,
Spinal Tap. Big picks by Nesquix there at the end.
Yeah, Nesquix with a really nice performance on the Torbjorn.
The Locked-in Lemurs have won.
The Locked-in Lemurs have won 3-1 after a very, very nice performance on Lijiang Tower.
Play of the game.
So, great job
It's a
by
good game.
everyone on the Locked-in Lemurs and an admirable fight from the Kiangs who, put up, incredibly good fights on every map. Double 99s on this map. 4-3 on map 1. They were able to get through the first 2 points of Hell. So, a really good showing from the Kiangs as well. But ultimately, the Locked-in Lemurs will take this one home.
Yeah. Now it is time for us to choose an MVP. And we have talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
I think we both agreed that we're just going to give it to Tanic B.
Yeah.
I want to shout out Nesquix, though. This DPS duo went off today. Diabolical. Played really well, both of them. But in terms of SR and a random Sierra that I haven't seen, Tanic B played really well. And it's a big reason why Team won.
Yeah, I think Tanic B looked excellent on that Sierra pick. I think it was really impressive. Every single map, just putting down consistent, crazy DPS. A really nice job from Tanic B and a super impressive performance.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a way we can get Tanic B in here for an interview.
I don't have those kind of perms, TC.
I don't either.
They don't like me like that.
Is there anybody in chat who can drag?
Flambo's in chat. I think he has those kind of perms, but I ain't really a knower.
Why are there already 20 hearts on a message in Overwatch General?
Because one person put all 20 of them.
That's insane.
They're all from Adam. Every single one.
That's a lot of hearts.
Yeah. Adam just has a lot of emotes.
Well, it doesn't seem like I don't think we can get Tanic B in here, so I think that is it for week 9. We will see you for week 10 starting. I don't have match times.
Week 10's already started. The
Has
Venus
it?
Voidlings beat the Persistent Pyros.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even realize today. Okay, well, we'll see you for a continuation of week 10 on Friday with Shibuya Spectres versus the Gouda Gouda Goats.
All right.
So, this is TC. I'm here with Greg. Signing off.
Have a nice night, everybody.